A cauliflower is nothing more than just a cabbage with a college education. Mark Twain. Most of us don't think of education as a business, but it is, and a great one. Schools and universities are the largest landowners with the biggest buildings. But there is one business that is even better than traditional education: online education. Here, the business owner is not restricted to the number of faculty members or classroom seating capacities. They can scale like a technology company while enjoying the consistent cash flow of student tuition. Let's see what an online education business is worth. Hi, I'm Bharat Kanodia. I have appraised over 2,000 businesses worth $2.6 trillion, including large tech companies like Uber, Airbnb, and many unique assets like the Brooklyn Bridge and the Atlanta Airport. I tell founders and investors what their companies are worth. There are over 7 million students enrolled in online learning courses today, and this business is projected to grow to $370 billion by 2026. Professor of Economics and Dean of Extended Education at Sonoma State University, Dr. Robert Eiler, will walk us through the latest trends in online education. All you, Professor.
Thanks, Bharat. So 3 trends that are going on in online education right now. One is breadth and depth. And the idea behind that is that we're seeing classes that 10 years ago would have never been imagined would be online, going online, including science classes, where trying to do things that are relatively simple lab experiments using stuff at home has allowed some more breadth. And then on the depth side is getting higher and higher in terms of the chain toward a degree, rather than just doing low division or low level classes only. Those trends are starting to pick up where you can do a lot more in terms of full degrees online, and we're seeing a lot of private universities get into that space. The second is interactivity. So not only should it be, somewhat lecture-based just to kind of get things kicked off, we're seeing a lot more modeling where it's more conversational, more seminar style online, and that's getting closer and closer to having a full university experience in class. And a lot of entrepreneurship is happening in that space in terms of being able to use breakout rooms and do them well. So best practices are coming out of some of the major education divisions of universities in the United States and around the world, and experimenting with good ways of doing interactive online sessions rather than just purely Socratic or didactic movements with one lecturer sort of sage on the stage. It's getting a lot more conversational, and this is especially true for graduate education, where it's the conversation where most of the learning takes place. The third big trend is trying to connect it back to face-to-face. One of the biggest issues with respect to COVID-19 is actually having a situation in which you can have some face-to-face. So a lot of students do not want to have 100% online. They want to have at least some connection to the students in class, and it just doesn't necessarily pay off in having off-session hours, asynchronous learning otherwise. There's some movement to try to get more and more hybrid, and COVID-19, while accelerating the pace in which we're going online, has also accelerated the idea of the experience might be lost somewhat if you don't have some face-to-face interaction. But those are 3 big trends that I'm seeing from my angle. So back to you, Bharat.
Thanks, Doctor. Great to have you. Your thoughts are most interesting to hear.
Rule of thumb: education is a business where the customers are willing to pay more for prestige while putting in the least effort. It gives recurring revenue and has low cost to service.
Online education businesses can sell anywhere between 5 to 10x on EBITDA. There are 3 things owners can do to maximize the value of their business.
1. 42% of online students have motivational problems. This is the biggest issue with online courses. Introduce more ways to allow routine interaction to promote feedback and improve productivity. Daily scrums or check-ins will help the students and faculty stay accountable and motivated.
2. Partnerships. Partner with people who have people. Local businesses, schools, churches, municipalities, nonprofits, charities. They all have members, attendees, citizens, and customers.
They all are prospective students. Word of mouth is the best way to market yourself. Think about it. How did you find this YouTube video? Was it in the column of suggested videos on the bottom right?
3. Online everything. Don't think of online education as an extension of brick and mortar. Think of brick and mortar as an extension of online. Like Amazon has warehouses and fulfillment centers to support its online business, not the other way around. I'm not talking just the instructions or homework. I mean everything, from sourcing new students to managing faculty to marketing and grading. This will help you shave costs and scale your business.
Historically, education was not considered a business. It was carved out as a way for community leaders and captains of industry to give back. Now, it is one of the best businesses to be in. There is a reason why universities have the largest endowment funds. This business is only limited by its brick and mortar barriers, which are self-inflicted. Once these barriers are lifted, this business grows on recurring revenue. And with endless supply of job seekers, the demand for learning is limitless. In my opinion, this is the holy grail of businesses to own. Thanks for watching.